What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report. I am once again joined by Alex.
Hello.
I would show you him properly, but I'm playing with a new, very stable gimbal. As you can see here, I'm moving everything around. So, yeah, that is courtesy of my my generous patrons who have supported me for quite a few months now. I was able to get this, so hopefully no more funky shaky cam.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have a game of Shatterpoint going on here. We're actually finally breaking out the key operations, so very excited about this one. And the first key operation that we are going to be doing is, what is it?
Trigger a chain reaction.
That's right. We're going to trigger a chain reaction. We got ourselves a nice little droid factory kicking up here with the new maintenance bay added to the equation here. So we are going to get going into that one, and it's going to be a classic Republic versus Separatist fight here. Now, remember, guys, if you want to support the channel, get that algorithm going, like, comment, subscribe, or go hit a Patreon. A couple bucks a month keeps the lights on, keeps everything going, and feeds my dog, and I thank you all very, very much for that one. Or you can go to iwargame.net and use code HSPRAY and save 10%. And you can even get one of these lovely new iWarGame pre-marked battle mats here, because this is a new one. This is what a piece of junk. So we're gonna go take a look at the strike teams. All right, Alex, I see your droids here. It looks like kind of a. Oh, sorry, we're still kind of getting used to this thing here. So it looks like a pretty standard Separatist list.
It's a classic Separatist list here to defend the Droid Factory. I thought, if we're doing something very, very fresh in terms of mission, I'm going to go back to something pretty classic. And we've got Grievous with the B1s and Kalani over there, as well as Dooku with the rest of his box, Jango and the Magna Guards. There is like some real reasons I went with these supports, apart from them just being droids and good, in terms of how they interact with the key operation. But I think it'll be really interesting.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And for the Republic side, we are breaking out Jedi Master Plo Koon as well as Jedi Master Luminara Unduli, because we can never get her rules right. Joined by them, we have Padawan Ahsoka Tano and Barriss Offee Jedi Padawan, and they are going to be backed up by the Wolf Pack and the Republic Commandos. So pretty much the boxes coming down here. Figured we're doing key operations. Going to go thematic with this one, and it feels like the Wolfpack and the Commandos would be all about attacking a droid factory.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So that's what we got kicking around over here. Deployed, ready to go. We have the droid battle line ready to defend the factory from this this Jedi incursion here. So we have Grievous squaring off against Luminara and Dooku squaring off against Jedi Master Plo Koon. So that's what we got going on here. I am the aggressor, so we're going to be going first. Just a quick overview of how everything happens. We got a whole bunch of objectives here. These back 4 ones in each corner, those are security consoles, which Alex, you're going to be trying to hold on to, because they're going to be what you use to repair your shield cores. Meanwhile, these 3 center ones are shield cores that I'm going to try and destroy. So whenever I end an activation, if I am controlling if I'm contesting and controlling an objective, I can make a melee attack against it, or I can make a ranged attack against another one of these cores that I am controlling. And then there's another mechanic in there for the Shatterpoint, which we'll get into when it actually happens, but that's called a morale boost, so you can wait for that surprise later.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to get rolling. One last other thing, momentum works a little bit differently in this particular game. Basically, at the start of every activation, we are going to be adding momentum to the tree. Whenever a character is wounded that is not a support, the player who wounded that character will get to choose to either add or remove a momentum from the tracker. The game is over if the struggle token gets placed in the center there. So I'm on a clock. I have to complete my mission before we run out of time. So we're going to see what happens. And we're going to kick things off with the Commandos. That's perfect. So the commandos are just going to start off. We're actually going to start because I want to get some hunkers here. We're going to spend a force to do their defensive maneuvers here because I want some hunkers, and then they are just going to use their regular movement and climb up here. And you know what? We're just going to have the other one climb this way. Just get right up there. And so they have one more action at this point. I don't think I have any range on anything.
Likely not.
So, because they're not that far range. I think they're range. Oh, they are range 5, but I don't think I'm going to have range here.
Not quite.
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
So we're just going to take cover. So first guy will take cover right to there. Second guy will take cover right to there, and they have a whole bunch of hunkers on them now.
Yeah.
They have 2 hunkers. And because we're ending the activation right there, one of them gets to make a melee attack. And these guys actually have pretty decent melee. They got 5 dice, and we're going to see what sort of things we can add to the tree here. So basically what we're trying to do is I got to match these symbols right here.
Yeah.
So you roll 4 defensive dice.
And with this thing's expertise,
you're blocking
it blocks 3.
So I'll get 2 crits through on this one. And my 2 crits is it's going to be, unfortunately, just a damage and a pin. So I'm only going to add one token on there. Yeah. So only 1 success on that particular one. All right, Alex, how are you? So first off, you're controlling a couple consoles now. Yeah.
And that happens at the end of my turn. That I'll be
that you'll
getting
start rolling for stuff.
But I am controlling a couple of these.
I'll have to put one of those tokens to my side there because I'm pretty sure I have.
You have at least one.
I think so. Anyway.
But over here we've got the B ones.
That's actually a really solid initial start for you.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a moment. So where are the droids off to?
Well, the droids are going to be doing some fun stuff. We've got this one here who's going to climb up an ingress point over here.
Because there is definitely an ingress point there. I forgot when I put the crates down there, so we just decided to do a gentleman's agreement. We moved one of these crates.
Which I greatly appreciate and will now use to punish you relentlessly.
Exactly, as you always do with ingress points.
Yeah. This one's just going to get himself up to the front side of this point here, kind of backstopped on this console.
Yes, sir.
And then we're going to be shooting some very hunkered boys.
Does he have line of sight on any of the droids?
Oh, you know what?
I don't think he does. Yeah.
So we're going to put him over here.
Yeah. So now he'll line of sight. Yeah. So we're gonna shoot some clones here.
Yep.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm getting 5 base plus 2 for hunker plus 1 for terrain.
Oh, it's not a great odds here. I'm really fishing for crits on this.
I have protection and steadfast.
We're going to be starting with this guy here because this one is within 4 of them, and that triggers Kalani's.
I thought it was within 4 of another droid.
The targeted character is within 4 of 1 or more allied battle droid characters.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So because he's in range here, this is going to be an 8 die attack from this guy.
Bring it on. There's a crit.
I got a crit. And with 2 expertise, that's going to be a strike.
I rolled a lot of expertise here.
Ooh.
I'm gonna block 3, and I'm going to block 2.
So I'm going
to get a reposition. Wow, that was awful.
Beauty.
The commando stuff here kind of sucks. I lost a defense there.
So it's going to be a total of 4 damage.
Yes, sir.
And expose, and I get a reposition.
Okay, so I'll take 3 after everything is said and done, and they'll be exposed.
Yeah. So if you can roll that many expertise for this next one, I'm going to reposition just to be within 4 of you now.
Okay.
So that the next one does get the wonderful extra die from having a battle droid in range.
To me, and hopefully this time I actually don't roll so much expertise. So how many dice is it this time?
This is going to be 8 again.
Okay. Oh, good. No crits that time. And I'll block 4.
3 expertise is going to be 2 strikes, and then you block 4, so 2 go through.
Oh, wow, you rolled exceptionally well still.
Yeah, and that's going to be another 2 damage and another reposition.
So I will take 1 more.
Oh, you were exposed. Did you add expertise?
I did not.
Oh.
If I did not, I would have blocked 5, and I would have gotten a reposition.
Well...
So, yeah. I thought about repositioning somewhere, but then I realized it. Oh, now I probably should have repositioned now that I think about it, but no, I wouldn't have taken any points.
We're going to reposition over to this ingress point.
And just get up there.
Put another body on this center one, because controlling one of these actually super matters.
Yep, sure does. All right. And now at the end of your activation, you have 2 of these consoles.
2 consoles, and I control at least 1 of the shield things.
So you're rolling 3 dice.
I'll be rolling 3 attack die for Sound the Alarms, and I get special effects on each of them. Please don't roll a fail.
3 fails. 3 fails. No fails.
Okay, so because I rolled at least 1 expertise, I'll only get 1 ability of that.
So the damage will be 1 damage will be taken off the core shields.
For the expertise.
Yep. And then the strike is you get to dash somebody.
Towards a shield generator?
Towards a shield generator. And you can dash anyone you like.
Anyone in the world?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wowza.
Mr. Grievous getting to dash up there. And that is going to be the end of this turn.
Yeah.
Back over to the Republic. And we have Lumi. You know what? No, I don't want Lumi just yet.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go Barris instead. So Barris is going to advance up, hit this ingress point, get up to there.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, I know, right? The nerve. And we are going to... I probably should have spent some force speed on that one, but because that way I could have focused. But, oh well. It is what it is. And we are going to punch some droids.
All right.
So we're going to punch this back one right here with only 6 dice.
I've only got 3, so...
that's actually a pretty good roll. No fails for me. You're only
not
blocking
bad for me
2.
either.
My expertise is going to be another crit.
Okay.
So we're just going to... There it is. We'll get rid of 2.
4 through?
4 go through, and that is shoves 4 days, it looks like. So yeah, shove number 1, we're going to, you know what, we're just going to shove you back this way.
Mm-hmm.
So you hit down there. We will follow up. It's very important that I follow up here.
Yes, and I know exactly why, and I don't like it.
And then we're just going to keep shoving you away here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another one, and we're going to follow up.
Again,
right to there.
Unbelievable.
Then we're going to follow up. We're just going to push you 2 more times so you hit Kalani there.
What?
Yeah, like that.
Understandable. Have a bad day.
I'm just going to follow up right to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to spend... So I've dealt after protection, I'm going to deal 4 points of damage to you. And then I'm going to spend 2 force, and we are going to yeet Mr. Droid over here, which is, what is it, a range 3? Yep, it's a range 3 place.
Send him over to the rest of your team.
Yeah, we're going to send them over for a well-reserved Lumi to potentially deal with right there.
Unbelievable.
The downside is actually, you know what? We're actually going to yeet him over to here.
Okay.
And the reason for that is I don't want you to have this point. I almost gave you that point. I don't want you to have that point. And Lumi can still get there.
Understandable.
So that's what's going to happen. And now that we're controlling that point, we get to make a 6-die attack. Because I am controlling it now.
Yeah.
And not so great.
It's going to be blocking 3 with its expertise.
3 again, eh? 2 expertise for me is going to be a crit and 2 strikes. So 1 crit goes through. So it's just going to be 1 damage.
Alrighty.
Going back on. Back over to Separatists.
We have the Shatterpoint.
Feels early to Shatterpoint.
I don't super hate it, honestly.
But, I mean, the only one who's taken damage so far for you is the B1s. They would go back up to full health, and they'd get a reposition.
Yeah.
If you Shatterpoint with them. So basically, this is a morale boost. 2 things can happen. If you choose a wounded character, you basically remove, I think it's 5 damage, the wounded token, they get an injured token, and all conditions, I think, go away as well. Yep. Or if you choose a healthy character, they get to recover all damage and all conditions
and get a reposition.
Yeah. So that is something you could do. Is it the whole unit gets a reposition?
1 character in the unit may reposition.
1 character, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll give you a moment. All right, so what have we decided?
We're going to be using the Shatterpoint on General Grievous himself.
Okay.
So a couple of things happen before the Shatterpoint.
Yeah. So the droids are going to basically recover all their damage and get a reposition.
Yeah. So
one of them will anyway.
Yeah, recovers 5 damage and gets rid of all their conditions and gets a reposition. We're going to move this battle droid.
Just get them within 2?
Right over here.
All right.
Try and be annoying, take that back point from you. And then Grievous is going to start and have Onward trigger, which has these battle droids take an advance, get to this ingress point, climb up it, and try and be annoying standing on this point with Varys.
No worries.
As for Grievous himself, he's going to, I think, start dealing with some boys over there. Or actually, do I just go beat up Barris?
Well, I mean, you have to do a lot of movement to get to a landing point to take on these guys.
That's the thing, yeah. Well, I mean, he's got Scuttle.
He does. I'm just saying, you have to get like all the way over here before you can climb up, right?
That's true.
I don't know if the Scuttle and the climb is going to be enough to do it. Is basically what it comes down to. It might be, but...
I think it is, because it just goes up to this ingress point. Goes over to there.
Oh, gee, you put an ingress point there as well. I gotta stop giving you ingress points.
You gave me 3, and I went 1, 2, 3.
So,
Oh.
So what is he up to?
He's going to be spending a force for Scuttle. Just get himself right over to here.
Okay.
And then he's going to take an action and climb right over to here. I'm actually going to go.
I mean, he has scale at this point, so he just climbs.
Oh, he just does it. He just does it.
He just does it.
We specifically want to block that ingress point for you. And then we're going to try and beat up a small Jedi.
Okay. So I got 5. Excuse me, I got 5 dice. How much?
Got 8.
All right. Bring it on. That's a lot of fails.
I don't like to see it.
Yeah.
I keep doing this at the start of each game.
That's also a lot of fails.
Also a lot of fails. My expertise is a crit and a strike.
So 3 will go through.
So 3 go through?
Yeah, 3 go through. Because I'm only blocking 1.
Yeah. How much health does she have?
She has 8.
8?
I don't think 3 does it.
No, 3 doesn't do it, but I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then you can appetite for, or you can...
appetite for destruction, which could help. It won't refresh force.
Is it, what's the range on appetite destruction? Is there a range on it?
An allied battle droid within 3.
Okay, good. You're within 3.
Of this guy, yes.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure that was a valid.
Yeah, so I will hit you for 7.
Okay. And then you'll appetite for destruction?
Appetite for destruction, so these guys get a dash. And then they're going to... Actually, we're going to dash just out of 2 of her. So we can shoot you. Is that better than punching?
Yes, shooting is definitely better than punching.
So much better than punching.
Because I think it's just a 5-die attack, right?
It is just a 5-die, but my expertise is better.
Yep, that's right.
So...
Are you... by a hair.
Yeah, that's...
By a hair. Yeah, okay.
Being out by a hair was, in fact, the goal.
All right.
2 expertise is going to be a strike. You block 2?
So my thing here is going to be, I block 2 and a reposition.
So you get no damage and a reposition.
Okay, is there a reposition that's worthwhile for me? Because you're going to take that point back regardless at this point. So we're going to reposition, and we're going to...
Take my back point.
We're going to take this back point.
Unbelievable.
Because you're taking this point regardless, so Varys might as well go somewhere where she can affect the game a little bit more. And now you're still getting this point back here as well. So you're still going to roll 3 dice.
I will still be rolling 3, which I shall do immediately.
Attack dice.
Attack dice. That's even better.
It's
the same as last time.
Yep. So somebody gets a dash, and you remove a damage from the core tracker.
Yeah. So, and we'll have that dash be...
Going to get Django up there?
Get Django up the board.
Yeah, because if you get him within 3 of Barris and I activate her again, that is a...
I think he's just out. Yeah, he's just out.
He's just out?
Because that doesn't reach the bridge.
Okay. And that's going to be the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to go back over here. We're going to top deck the commandos.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to start moving them around. So that's the wolf pack, not the commandos.
Mm-hmm.
So wolf pack Deuter number 1 is going to get to this ingress point and get up there. Wolf pack Deuter number 2 is also going to get to this ingress point, get up over here, and then we are going to spend 1 force, and we are going to do a running gun. So this is a dash and a focus.
Offensive maneuvers.
Yep. So I think actually, can I? Yes, I can. So we're going to get engaged right over there, and then this one. It's just going to make sure that we're taking this point back here.
Mm-hmm.
So starting with the punchy one, 5 dice into the droids here.
Yep, they've got 3.
I'm getting 4 successes here.
Oh, well, my expertise is going to...
So 3 successes are going to go through here. So I gotta decide what I'm doing here. I think I like the strain, 2 damage, a push, and a pin. So
strain,
you're only going to take 1 damage.
Yeah, a strain, a damage, a push, a pin.
Yeah,
but that's bad.
Yeah, you're only going to take 1 point of damage there, but and you're going to be pushed and pinned. I'm not going to bother following up with that at all. And now we have 5 dice coming in for the pew pew shot.
Mm-hmm. And the pew pew shot, I get an extra die for.
And the pew pew shot is actually pretty good as well. 4 successes again.
Ooh, this is worse.
So once again, it's going to be 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, sadly, I don't have enough shoves to get you off the point.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been really fun. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the... Well, I guess I could do like actually 4 points 4 points of damage to you if I really want. How much damage have you taken?
1.
Just 1 at the moment. So we're going to do the bottom tree. We're going to disarm you, deal another 1 point of damage after protection, and then we get a climb. And we're just going to make sure that he is right next to this point right there.
Okay.
Just to make it a little bit harder for him to be taken off the point there. And now we have a 5-die attack going into the shield generator. That's pretty darn good.
That's
You're blocking
pretty darn
1.
bad.
And this will be a crit result right there. So 4 successes, which I ignore the first one, sadly. I'll do a damage on the second, a damage on the third. Damage on the third. And then it is a damage or a pin, so we'll get a third one in there as well.
Ooh, that turned around for you.
So that was a really nice Wolfpack one right there. Back over to the Separatists.
We've got the Mango Guard.
All right. I was actually really worried I was going to see Grievous there.
Yeah, I don't actually know if I love the Magna Guard right now.
I will say you forgot that you could move the Magna Guard and chase Grievous a little bit when you activated him.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
I
just caught that myself.
Yeah,
but we'll give you a moment. We got a reserve happening?
Yeah, I don't love their options right now, so instead we've got Dooku, whose options I love much more.
Okay. All right, so what's Dooku up to?
So Dooku's going to start with his tactics ability, getting himself a nice little dash. And then, in order to make things work for the angles, we're going to be dashing this guy.
Yep.
Over to here.
Yes, sir.
Dooku's going to make a climb action. Get himself to here.
Okay, and that should be enough to... Yep. I probably shouldn't have followed up that way.
And then this guy's going to get protection protocols, which gives him just the right angles to get to this ingress point and climb up. We're going to do so like that.
Sounds good.
And then Dooku's going to go... Actually, we're going to put him a little bit further back.
And then Dooku's just going to punch a commando?
Yeah, Dooku's going to go a punch-in. He's going to be flipping over to Form 2 Makashi.
Okay.
And
so
hitting
7 dice coming in.
With 7 dice.
Okay, bring it on.
And they aren't bad at all.
Good. Yeah, that's bad for me.
Especially because this crit is, or this expertise is 2 crits.
You got your tree. I'm blocking
My tree.
1. I'm blocking 1 here.
Okay, so what about, how much damage do I need to do?
8.
8?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How about 10? Can we do 10?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, let's do 10.
Gonna throw some conditions on me as the process?
That's an exposed and a strain.
Okay, and then you got a reposition.
I have 2.
Well, you have 2 repositions here.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna get up onto this point here.
Yes, sir.
Kind of backstop myself on your dead body.
Now, you have an interesting option here. You could reposition right up onto this point and get an extra die for your rolls here.
I do think that is thoroughly hilarious.
Yeah, because again, taking this point just slows me down. That's all it does, whereas this point can slow me down potentially.
Is Ahsoka
further.
currently on that point?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so you wouldn't take it back, so.
No, I wouldn't take it.
Yeah. So is Dooku just going to hang out there then?
I think Dooku just hangs out there.
Okay. It's definitely going to flip this point here.
I don't get a momentum for taking you down because supports don't count for that.
But I have a flow of the Force.
Yeah.
So when an enemy character wounds an allied unit, I get to recover 3 times. So Barris is going to recover some health here.
How dare you?
Yeah, that's all that's happening here. So Barris is going to go back down to 4 damage on her. That's all. And I think that's it for Dooku.
Yeah, that's it for Dooku.
So
and
roll
I get to
your 3 dice.
3 attack dice to sound the alarms.
Okay, so you're recovering some damage. You're dashing a character.
I'm dashing a character on a crit.
No, the strike is that
one.
The
strike is dash a character, and
then
the crit
is
I can choose an allied unit and remove a condition from it.
So
how about this strain?
Choose a condition. I think the
disarm.
Yeah, I was going to say the disarm or the pin. I think would have been better because you have plenty of health on them.
Yeah,
right?
and that's pretty darn good.
That.
Oh, and I have a dash. Right, dashing.
Yep,
it's so dashing. We're just going to dash Kalani up.
All right,
get him onto this point here. We'll get him to the edge of 2.
Beautiful. We're going to pull Lumi out of reserve here. And we are going to just work on reducing some of your dice, I guess. So Lumi is going to take a walk right over to here. And the important thing is I want to be within 3 of the commandos.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. And then we are going to throw dice.
Dice?
should I switch over to my other side? I'm going to switch over to my other side here.
Okay.
The Form 2 Makashi and throw 7 dice at you.
I've got 3, which is less than 7.
Less than 7. I'm also going to coordinate fire. I'm going to remember to do that.
Okay.
So that's going to be an extra damage from the commandos.
Oh, oof.
Yeah. So, and that's a great Lumi roll.
Yeah, I'm blocking 2 with my expert. No, nothing with my expertise.
So you're blocking 1 total. So I got 5. That's my tree.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be a downed guys here. So, because I can deal 7 points of damage, then there's an 8th point of damage coming from the
If
commandos.
you go down the center, yeah.
Yeah. So
they will take them down.
Yeah, there's a couple shoves here, so I might as well shove you as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
So shove number 1, get you to there. We will, we'll follow up over to here.
Mm-hmm.
Shove number 2, we're just going to shove you this way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll follow up to there. And do I care? I don't care about the reposition, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not going to be able to take any point from you, unfortunately.
Yep.
Because I would have had to reposition first as well.
Yeah.
So, and I don't really relish being engaged with Grievous there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I trigger Flow of Force.
Yeah.
So someone is going to get to dash here, and I think that someone is going to be Mr. Plo Koon.
Mr. Koon.
Ooh, that's,
nope.
Yeah, nope.
All right. Well,
nope. We're gonna do that, and that will be the. Sadly, that's the end of my thing because I don't have a ranged attack, so I'm not going to be able to shoot this one right here. It's not looking good for the Republic, actually, at this point. And that's going to be the end of it. The Separatists, you're going to pull.
Kalani.
Yep.
I actually really like Kalani right now.
So you've managed to get within 4, so yeah, you're going to strip the pin off these droids here.
Yeah, and I get to have this wonderful... Oh, and... or no, they didn't actually move, so they don't get rid of the strain. And this one gets to do a dash as well.
Yep, just going to get him into better position here.
Yep, a little bit further up the board. Like so.
Alright.
And then, as for Kalani himself...
Yep, what is he up to?
He probably wants to shoot you with his super pistol, but...
means you have to move.
But it means I have to move first. Yeah.
So, but I mean, shooting with the super pistol also gives you a momentum, right?
Yeah, if I take you down with a super pistol, I could do some wacky stuff.
And you're still rolling 2 dice to remove stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally think that's fine.
Yeah.
You decide to move out of range of Barris?
Yep. He's going to take a very impactful move action. Good talk. And now he's going to shoot the crap out of Barris.
Okay.
So because I'm in range of a battle droid for this, or she's in range of an ally battle droid.
Yep, because it doesn't care if it's awake or not.
Yep. It's going to be an 8-die super pistol.
All right.
And what a super pistol it is. This expertise is just a crit.
Yep, I'll block 3.
You'll block 3. I'll only get 5, which is the tree.
Yeah, so she's definitely going down. You're going to score momentum for that one, no question about it. Yeah, I mean you have your tree.
Yes, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this because I get my free ability no matter what. If I put a condition on you, then it just falls off when you wake up. So I think we're going to go straight down the middle.
Okay.
Which is going to be enough damage to take you down.
Yep.
First, I'm going to shove you. It's going to be real impactful. Bonk. Then I'm going to get a reposition.
Which gets you back onto the point.
Just be back onto the point. And then I get another shove, which is now at an angle, which actually does something.
Oh, I mean, she was already down, so...
Yeah, but it pushes her.
And Barris is fast enough to get to where she wants to be
For
anyway,
sure,
right?
but now I have to make you move to get there.
Now, here's the catch. Did you move yourself out of tactical network range?
Oh
for
my
your free
goodness.
ability?
My goodness gracious. Did I do the thing? Not on the Magno Guard. So you know what? I'm going to be using the free ability on the Mango Guard.
To at least get them to dash?
Yeah, it gets them a dash and then a hunker. So they're going to dash over to this ingress point, climb right on up, and get a hunker.
Yep. And with my Flow of the Force trigger, by the way,
yes.
Commandos are going to recover 3.
Yeah, they're feeling happy, healthy over there. I get a momentum for taking down a secondary or primary.
Well, you could remove a momentum.
I could, but I win on the countdown, so...
All right. And that's so now you control 2 points and a center point, so roll 3 dice.
Yeah, back to rolling 3.
What do you mean back to? You've always been rolling 3.
Always been rolling 3. That's
so you'll just take off the damage.
removing a damage, but I'm okay with that. That's the one I wanted.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Oh, wait.
Moving back over to the Republic. Yeah. We got Plo Koon. So Plo's going to activate, and I know if we work together, we will stay alive. It's going to get Ahsoka to dash forward here, which in turn will let Plo Koon do a dash here. And honestly, like I don't like the idea of Plo going to take on Dooku here, but I got nothing else going for me at the moment. Oh, actually, you know what?
You go the other way. Try and beat up a.
I think I have a better shot against Grievous. As weird as that sounds. But the downside is, oh wait, you're wounded, so I don't care about not being able to climb there. Yeah, there we go. All right, then we're going to focus and throw 8 dice into Count Dooku. That's an all right. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, I'm not turning off any of your crits because I rolled no expertise.
Yeah, but you still rolled 4 successes there.
Which is still quite good.
I'm also going to point out that I have 5 expertise.
That is true. So, how many crits is that getting you?
2 and a strike.
Okay.
So I get
your
2 crits
go through. Yeah.
And then in the modified dice step,
I can't turn off any of your strikes because there's none left.
I get 2 successes through, and that is it for me, I guess. So sadly, that's 1 shove, which is not enough to get you off the point, and I can't really go anywhere with that follow up. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to jump into the middle here.
Okay.
And that's going to be it for Snips.
Yeah,
and unfortunately,
I will spend a force for twice the pride, double the fall, because that attack roll contained no strikes.
Yep.
I get to dash and do a 5 dicer into you.
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty darn good 5 dicer.
I will block 4 total.
That expertise is 2 crits. So 2 crits go through?
Yep.
Or 3 crits go through, sorry?
Yep.
So that's going to be... shoving you is not doing anything, so we're going to do a total of 5 damage and exposed, and I get a reposition.
Okay. Do you want to reposition anywhere?
He's loving where he is right now.
All right. Moving on to the last card here.
It's going to be Jango Fett.
So what's Jango up to?
Jango is...
Plo Koon has 3 health remaining.
Yeah,
just putting that down.
Well, you could do anything really, but it's probably murdering Plo Koon.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna focus and shoot Plo Koon. This will be 7 die.
Okay.
Real quick, I already did put my.
I already got it on there.
No, I put one on before you put one. I saw you put a.
Oh.
Because you took one off. I add. Or no.
No, because I just put one on while you were drawing the card.
Yeah, and I put one before that.
No, you didn't. Not that I saw.
I think I may have done it.
All right, so we've sorted out that issue. So go ahead, roll your dice.
7, because I focused. Not great, actually. 3 strikes.
I actually got a decent defense roll this time. I'll block 5.
Yeah. Not great.
Says the guy who's winning handedly right now.
Yeah.
So.
I technically got a jump when I focused, but like,
you don't want to get within 2 of me though.
You're right.
Because you wanted to shoot me, right?
So.
And your cord doesn't really do anything for you here.
I'm gonna use it anyways because I'm running out of things to use force on before I refresh.
Plo has nowhere to go though.
I'm gonna pin you though.
No, well that's fine.
Get pinned?
Plo is not going to be activated again before the end of this game, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it because I have force to spend. I have force to burn.
Okay. You still and I think that's it. So roll your 3 dice.
Yeah, roll my 3 dice.
So you're going to remove a momentum. And then
this,
somebody gets to dash.
Someone gets to do a little dash.
So
do you want to be this mango guard?
Yep, makes sense. All right, and that's going to be the end of the turn.
Now,
final activation is going to be my Shatterpoint, so we're going to get a morale boost going on here. I have no idea who gets the morale boost. I think it's going to be the Wolfpack.
Well, you could also remove a momentum.
No, it's going to be the Wolfpack, because the Wolfpack are going to take this point back from me.
Let's go.
All right, and then we're going to activate the Wolfpack. He is going to walk over here, and we are going to proceed to beat up Count Dooku, but by that I mean the Magna Guard.
Magna Guard?
I have to target them. So we're going to start with this guy right here, and he's going to go into the Magna Guard. And I do have the Wolfpack here.
Yes, you do.
And I'm adding 4 extra dice for this because, oh no, it's just Clone Troopers. Darn. So I'll just add 2 extra dice for this.
Okie dokie.
So this is going to be 7 die attack going into the Magna Guard.
Yeah.
And that is an awful roll.
It's also awful for me. I'm blocking 2 with my expertise.
My expertise is just going to be 1 crit, so 1 crit goes through.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
2 damage?
Take a strain?
Oh, a strain? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe a disarm. Take a disarm.
Take a disarm?
Yeah, take a disarm.
I'm getting disarmed.
Yeah. Second one going into them. That's a little bit better. That's only 2 fails this time.
That's a little bit better for me. Blocking 4 with my expertise.
3 is just going to be one more crit.
So the crit goes through?
Take a strain.
All right.
And that's that. I am going to take this point back, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll roll 5 dice.
Ooh, it's blocking nothing.
Blocking nothing. I got 3 through here.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that do for me? So nothing, then a damage. Then a damage and a... Yep.
So it'll put 2
nope.
on?
It'll put 1 on.
Why's that?
Oh, no, there is another damage there.
Yeah, there
okay.
it is.
Yeah, there it is. So, still not great, though. Magna Guard coming out of reserve here, and I think we have a focus and a punch.
Yeah, we have a focus and a punch here. So first things first, they're going to take 3 damage from that strain when they focus.
Yep.
And then we're going to do a punch. I'm actually going to start with this one here, punching into the wolf pack, because he's disarmed.
Okay. So I got 4 dice against this.
And this will be 7. And he rolls 1 expertise.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I blocked 2.
I get 4 through.
Yeah, that's your tree.
Yeah, that's the tree.
That's your tree. Can you deal 5 points of damage?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, the point's yours again. You can't shove him anywhere, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm going to go the top tree then, which gets me a bunch of shoves that don't matter, a reposition, which I'll take to get over here.
Yeah, that reposition does matter.
And a recover, which will just take 1 damage off of them.
Sure. All right. And then into Plo Koon here, eh?
And then 1 into Plo Koon, which is going to be 8 die because of the droids in range, actually.
Oh, yeah, because of the focus. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No expertise on this one.
I am going to be adding 3 here, so 3 in a recover, basically.
3 blocking?
Blocking 3. And
so 3 go through?
So there's nowhere for him to be shoved.
Yeah. How much health does he have left?
He's got 3 left.
I'm going to do 5.
Yeah, there we go. So Plo goes down.
And disarm him.
And that's also going to give you a momentum.
Yep.
So I'm just going to recover the disarm.
Yep, that's very fair.
Yeah, because nothing else really matters at that point. And go ahead and roll your 3 dice.
Yes.
So that's going to remove a damage, and someone gets to dash. Kalani
yeah, we're going to bring Kalani further up the board.
All right, there's not a lot of turns left in this game, and we got Barriss. So we're going to reserve her. Mm-hmm. We're going to wake up Plo, I guess. So we're going to dash a commando, I guess. Mm-hmm. And the commando's just going to dash down to here and get within 5, because I got to punch the Magna Guard. Mm-hmm. I have nothing else I can do in this particular instance.
Yep.
Well, I guess I could shove the Magna Guard away.
That's not nothing.
But at the same time, it's like that means I'm punching Grievous, and I mean,
Grievous has 10 health to chew through.
Grievous has 10 health to chew through here.
Whereas the Magna Guard only have 7 or 8.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not great either way. So yeah, you know what? We're gonna attack the Magna Guard. Okay. We'll focus and attack the Magna Guard. See if I can't take him down. So we'll do a coordinated fire for 1 point of damage.
Okie dokie.
And yeah, that's a pretty good roll for me. And
I'm blocking 2 with my expertise. That's it.
Okay, and I will get 1 crit with my expertise. So 5 go through, which is that's actually my tree.
Oh, nice.
That's actually really kind of cool there.
Because you did the damage off of coordinated fire, I think that gets them.
It depends on when it's applied. All right, so we're gonna pin the Magna Guard, then we're gonna push the Magna Guard. Mm-hmm. So we'll just push them away to there, and then we'll do more damage. Then we will. Oh, and I'll follow up, by the way, before I forget. Yep. Follow up. That one's actually very important because we also have a free ability, which is going to be a force push. Grievous can go say hello to Lumi over here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
He gets immediately upset that he's being sent away from a lightsaber he hasn't taken yet, and then gets happy when he sees another one.
Yeah. And then we'll have a reposition and the last damage. So the Magna Guard's going to go down. Yep. And we're just going to go right there. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to trigger Flow of the Force. Mm-hmm. And because an enemy model went down, I get to dash.
Oh, he's coming over.
And I'm going to take this point.
You're going to take the point.
I'm going to take the point. I got 2 people on that point.
You got 2 people on the point, which means you can hit the point.
Which means I can actually hit the point. So, first time in a while I've actually been able to hit the point here. So, and of course I roll 4 fails.
Been there. Its expertise gives it 1 more block.
I get 1 crit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I add 1 success on there. That's all that's going on. Oh, I own your secondary or support, so I don't get to remove anything. So that is it for Plo Koon. So at the start of your turn, you've put on the last momentum tracker at this point. So the game is basically yours because I can't actually do enough damage in one go to take that out. So we're just going to see how this ends. B1.
Pay a force. Put them on the bottom because that's how their reserving works.
All right.
Django.
Django instead.
Django instead. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
fine with Django.
So
right
what's
now.
Django up to?
Django. What is Django doing?
So where's Django off to?
Django is going to be paying a force for a jetpack, which is going to get him right this way. And then he's going to take a focus action, which gets him a nice jump over to here.
Okay.
We want to be outside of 2
You are engaged.
of Ahsoka.
Yeah, you're engaged with Ahsoka.
So if I just move this pin, I should be able to jump here and be out of range.
Yep, you're out of 2 at this point.
So now I'm going to shoot Ahsoka, try and take her out.
That just feels rude, because, I mean, you've won the game at this point.
Yeah, but I'm out for blood.
All right, so what is it, 7 dice?
This is going to be 7 because he's focused.
All right.
Not?
That's the story of my life right there.
Yeah, this is a crit.
So I block 1.
I get 4 through.
Yep. I am going to deflect at the very least.
You will.
So-
I will be getting 4 through and doing just a whole bunch of...
You've dealt 3 points of damage. She's down.
Yeah.
You either get to add a momentum or take 1 away, but there's no momentum to add or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
we're just going to put a strain on you and then get a jump and go back onto this point.
yeah. And then, I mean, my flow of the force triggers, and it doesn't really matter who takes damage off at this point, because I'm going to get 1 turn left at this particular junction. Roll your 3 dice.
Yeah, I do refresh some...
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter at this point.
I roll 3 dice.
And look at that.
I heal it. I remove a condition off of an ally.
Yep.
And then
somebody
I
gets
get
a dash, and honestly...
Kalani dashes over here now. I don't care anymore.
Last activation of the game, because we are down to the thing. Clone Commandos. Yay. I don't know here. So we're just going to make sure we're outside of 2 of Kalani there, and he's going to defensive maneuver down here, I guess. Yes, we'll just defensive maneuver like that, and I guess we'll take a shot at Django and then see how that goes.
Yeah.
We'll focus on top of that. So 7 dice coming in. And
he's not rolling very good.
And all that's going to do for me with 3 expertise is going to be a crit and a strike.
Okay, I take that back.
Wait, sorry, no, that's 2 crits.
Okay, his 3 expertise is 3 blocks.
I have 5 crits.
That was really... Oh, 5 crits? Okay, well...
I rolled 3 crits naturally, and then I rolled 3 expertise, which is 2 more crits.
Yeah, so your 5 crits go through.
My 5 crits go through, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
That one-shots him.
Plus, we're going to put a strain and a pin on you.
Okay.
And I get a reposition.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Reposition over to here.
Okay.
That sounds like fun.
So he gets wounded.
Then my flow of the force triggers. I'm going to recover 3 health. I guess the Republic Commandos.
Yep. I get a Brave but Foolish.
Yep. So a support gets to make a 5-die attack.
Dash into a 5-die. I mean, it's going to be the Magna Guard. Because it's going to be a 6-die attack because of droids.
So. Okay, bring it on.
That's 5.
I'll block 4.
I'll get a crit through.
You get a crit through, which is, I think, like a damage and a shove
damage
or something.
and a shove.
So.
Get pushed, my man.
It was this one that attacked.
Oh, got it. Get pushed.
Wait, do you get to dash and attack, or is it dash or attack?
Dash or. You're right.
Yeah. So it's got to be the B ones.
Yeah, I guess it was the B ones, which is...
And you'd have...
which is it's the same number of dice.
Same number of dice.
Which I didn't have any expertise, so it's a damage.
Just a damage. Okay. And protection ignores that.
Good talk.
Yep. Okay. And then the other clone commando, I guess we will shoot into Kalani?
Sure.
So, once again, this is going to be 7 days into Kalani here.
This is in range or melee?
This is going to be in range because it's this back
Oh,
one.
it's
that's
the back
now,
one. Got it.
And I might as well spend force for a coordinated fire stream.
Sounds good.
So,
blocking 3 with expertise.
blocking 3 with expertise. I'm going to get 1 crit in there.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 crits go through.
Okay.
2 crits go through, and that is just going to be 2 damage and a pin.
Okay.
That is it. And that is also going to bring us to the end of this game.
Yeah.
It is a decisive. Well, okay. You know what?
Make the attack.
Make the attack. That's awful. Especially because you're blocking 3. You are blocking 4. You've had amazing defensive rolls with this core here.
Yeah.
So I just throw 1 more on there, and the Separatists have successfully repelled the attack on this droid factory in this particular game. So that is the key operations. We didn't even make it to stage 2 on this one. We're going to jump over to the meditations, have a quick chat about. Hopefully you guys join us over there, and I think we got some thoughts on this particular one.
Thoughts.
So hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Happy wargaming.